What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome back. Alright, as promised, we're going to take the two-stroke out today. It has been many months since I've had the old two-stroke out for a ride. All my previous videos have been the old four-stroke, which I am fond of. But to me, this old bike is old Bessie. It is faithful as, my God, 100-year-old geyser, or at least it has been. Watch me talk it up and something go wrong today. But other than that, we're going to get the two-cycle out, see if she fires up after sitting for many months, and take a little ride. Today's not a repair video. Today's more of a little twist on some things you can do with your hobbies and your motorized bike. I have fortunately combined the two. I am personally a rail fan, which means I like trains and all kinds of different trains, and I don't know, just trains in general. And I'm a mechanical person, so I like equipment and what have you. So for years, I have been going and checking out where they are building a high-speed rail system here in Springfield, Illinois. Just because some of the equipment they use and some of the design and how they build these things, I find kind of interesting / cool. And you can forget, as you get older, you forget what things used to look like and what used to be there. So it's my own personal kind of documentary. Maybe my kids or grandkids will look at them 20 years from now and be like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember when that wasn't there. So anyway, I am starting to use my videos and starting up a new YouTube page just for entertainment. If you are a rail fan, as they're called, or were called, or it's called, feel free to join the page. I put it up a while back, but I actually made no effort with it because I thought, man, got enough going on with motorized bikes, work, life in general. But the last couple weeks, I have decided I'm going to put forth a little effort, start sharing some of my videos from the past. Got a nice one on there when we went a couple years back to Monticello, Illinois, who has a train museum, and rode a steam engine on some flat cars, and got a caboose and all that cool old train stuff. So anyway, we're going to take you out along with me today and go see a little progress that they've made. If you're curious on what the YouTube page name is, instead of just telling you, I thought I would give you a note, because that way it's not misconstrued and you're like, what did he say that was? This is my new YouTube page I'm starting up. I appreciate if anybody would subscribe, like, and check out the videos if you're in a, like I said, a rail fan of any magnitude. All right, having said that, it's time to get that bad fella fired up. As you can see, I have my cooler strapped to the back with my trusty bottles of water and some ice. My camera equipment hanging off the seat there until I either jam that in the bag or strap it on like a backpack. And let's go see what kind of forward progress they've made building this new railroad, and hopefully some of the equipment they're using to do such. All right, so stay tuned. Old Faithful Orange fired right up, took us where we needed to go. And this is our first stop. As you can see in the background, they've knocked down businesses and buildings, especially for this railroad. So it is a big project to these folks. All right, it's me. All right, we are going to slide in here, see if we can't get a bird's eye view. Had to get a water. It is blazing hot out here. All right, well, let's take a tour, shall we? soon, I suppose. I don't know what's really going over these I-beams. Could be a bridge going to get hooked to them. I do not know. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is Adams Street, or Madison Street. And I will show you the before and after. What they are making is a huge underpass at both of these intersections, and all of that over there will be rail bed. Naturally, they're leaving this one stretch of track open so trains can still pass by. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but that's a pretty sizable hole. Try to give you the best view I can so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. I know a rail bridge will be on this. I don't know what the holes are for, but I should probably go above. Then the 2x4 is going to get me in my view. Alright, that concludes our first stop. We're going to go see what they got done at the other couple blocks down underpass they're working on there. And then years from now, well, a year from now, we'll see what this bad fella looks like with cars going over top of it, under it, around it, well, under it. I'm sure probably somewhere there are bigger ones of these, but these are the biggest ones I've ever seen do any hole boring. And it looks like we have a wide assortment. Some gnarly toofs. Couple more pieces over there. This one looks like it's been used quite recently. All right, our second stop is Jefferson Street. We'll go down there and take a look at the size of those great big augers. But right now, we're going to just share what they've gotten started on this particular street. You've seen what it started like, and this is where they are now. These underpasses are only a couple blocks apart from one another. And right now traffic is severely disrupted while they build these. Okay, that's the best I can do for the panoramic view. All right, we're gonna mosey down there and take a look at these tools, these huge augers they are making these, I don't know, giant holes with.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Being as I swung down this way to get a little different view of some future progress they're making, I didn't want to leave out anyone with the Great Western Railroad. This here building is where Abraham Lincoln took off from when he was elected President of the United States. I'm sure he didn't have the concrete ramp there and whatnot, but he did come out of this very building. It is now a law office. but whoever the attorney is still keeps it open for the visitor center. So he must have his office upstairs or something so he can get some work done and still allow people to come visit. There used to be another set of tracks where they have put this ramp and whatnot. Those I do remember. And I do believe this was a wooden loading dock at the time, and where he stood there and gave his speech and took off for Washington, D.C. Pretty historical. See if I can't get you up there to check that out. I'm not too close, hopefully not. Hope that wasn't too shaky to see. Alrighty then, I hope you enjoyed a little sample of the upcoming videos on the new YouTube page that is blossoming ever so slowly. I think I'm going to wrap it up today. It is 93 degrees out here. It's a little hotter than I thought out here riding the old motorized bike. I'm going to have to start doing this later in the evening when it cools down or earlier in the morning. But I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the history in there, because this is the actual depot. Abe Lincoln set sail for Washington, D.C. in whatever year that was. It's, yeah, I know it. It just slips my mind right now. But anyway, I'd appreciate it if you like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'd at least like, the videos to not go unseen and entertain someone at the very least. All right. Thanks for watching.